Tarun, and after a long time we are meeting again for the
Yes, ma'am. It is.
students who are preparing for GPAD 2025 and 26 specially for the special
Okay.
guideline from Tarun, who has achieved such a good rank 20. It's a
Yes, ma'am.
really great rank, and it really needs um, lots of hard work, determination, and so many things that we are going to listen from Tarun. What are the strategies? What should be the plannings of the students who have joined today, and how they can also get such a good rank? Okay, so
Okay, ma'am.
Abhishek.
Tarun, I will start this session with the from the beginning.
Okay,
Once
sir.
you have plan, firstly the question is that when you have planned your GPAD journey, and after the planning of the GPAD journey, how you have started your preparation, what was the thoughts in my mind at the beginning of the GPAD exam preparation, what was the scenario? Firstly,
Okay.
tell about yourself for the juniors.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. This is K. Tarun Kumar. I got AIR-20 in the GPAT 2024, and I qualified in GPAT 2023 in third year itself with a 1386 rank, 97 percentile. Today, I am here to guide you all, and thank you for giving this opportunity, Abhishek sir and Varsha ma'am. And it has been a very long time to meet you also. And okay, let's dive into the session. So I got the idea of preparing for the GPAT in second year. In the second year, I got this idea to prepare for the GPAT, and then I started at the preparation of my at the beginning of my preparation. I just have one intention, just only to qualify the exam. That's it. Later on, I started my preparation. While doing my preparation, analyzing myself, I promoted my goal. Okay, just not to just qualify. This time, I just to get a good rank under 3,000, under 2,000. Like that, I used it to promote my goal according to my progress, which I got to know by giving the exams and all the things.
Correct.
Okay.
And I
Okay.
took the guidance from your classes, sir, in YouTube. At that time, and one of my seniors told about this GDC, and later I found this clear explanation about GDC in YouTube, and I joined GDC.
Okay. Then you have joined the JDC
Yes,
in the JDC course.
yes,
So Tarun, that was the beginning for the English batch also. Like
yes,
that was the starting. But just a simple thing question is that Tarun, at the beginning of, obviously you have also the lot of the question in my mind whether
yes,
I will get the complete syllabus completion in the GDC or not, or the doubts will be cleared or not, or my best preparation or the contents also will get in the good lineup or not. So how was the scenario, or what was the experience during your classes with the different teachers?
um, sir, during preparation, firstly, I was told to know about the syllabus. Later on, so in the beginning of preparation, I felt panic because of whether at that time I had a doubt whether I can complete this much of syllabus or not. Later, I integrated my academic syllabus with this GPAT preparation, so that I just had to put little effort for the preparation of the GPAT and NIPER. Best I add
Correct.
on the points. If
Correct.
we work good for the semester exams, then we have to put only the little effort for GPAT and NIPER exams.
Correct.
Great. So, so many students are having the query that did you follow a structured timetable while your preparation for GPAD? Any structured timetable? If yes, then how did you create that timetable?
Uh, I used to wake up early in the morning, and I prepare the main things like civics, ecology, and after the completion of my college, I returned to home by 6 o'clock. Later, I took break for half an hour, and I started my preparation up to 9 o'clock. If there were any exams like sessionals and semester exams, I used to cover that syllabus, which I used to cover the syllabus at the semester point of itself. And the timetable is like early in the morning. We have, of course, we have to put extra effort of time early in the morning, and evening after coming from the college. That's it, ma'am. and Maha Marathon class from 9 o'clock in the YouTube. That will also help very lot, ma'am. That
Yes.
helped, that helping, that will also help a lot.
Yes. Uh, Students also want to know that which books and study materials did you use for different subjects?
Um, Different subjects from the so during my academics I used to follow the reference books, ma'am. Reference books like standard books like C.K. Kokate for cognizy, Lackman for the Sutics, K.D. Tripathi for ecology. Like this, I used to follow the reference standard reference books, and I used to listen the classes and take down the notes of my lectures. And I especially I have the habit of preparing my own notes. That helped me a lot in this in preparing for these exams, GPAT and IPAT. So when we have the habit of preparing our notes, we will refer all those books. So at that time we can know that what to have the focus for the academics and what points we have to focus for the GPAT and IPAT exams. So I plan like that, sir.
The simple question is that in the chemistry portion, like what the main thing is that in the organic or medichem, students have a lot of the doubts regarding the synthesis or the structure or the different type of the starting materials. How we can
Yes, sir.
remember that? What's your planning for that? How you remember that, or how what the strategy you have followed for that thing?
Yes, sir. I too had this fear of chemistry. So I
Okay.
followed GDC techniques. Like we shouldn't leave any subject entirely, sir. At least we have to
Exactly.
focus the things which we are capable of. Like
Exactly.
in organic chemistry, some topics which we can capable of are present, like IUPAC nomenclature, heterocyclic nomenclature, aromaticity, and basic rings in the drugs, synthesis of the star marks drugs in our academic syllabus, and one more thing is like the cis trans nomenclature, like the stereo isomerism, like these things we shouldn't leave them. At least we have to cover the minimum things, sir.
Exactly.
And practice like
Now,
entire
now
things.
Now, the one of the most common question for all the students right now in this situation is that, sir, we have our college, the burden of the college also, as well as the classes in the evening also for the GPAT with the GDC, and also the self study for that revision and all the question solving ability time also is there. So, how you plan your day during your preparation? What was the scenario, or how you plan from the morning to the evening? This much time for the college, this time for the self study, or this much for the classes, or at this time, well, what was the scenario you have planned during that thing?
Okay, sir. In the early, okay, I study for 1 hour in the early in the morning. Later, I use it. I go to the college and I prepare during the lunch break time. And after completion of my project work time, I utilized that time for this preparation, sir. And I followed a quick revision batch, quick revision English batch, sir, which you have started for the first time for us in the last year. It helped me a lot. And the GDC fingertips book also, it helped me for my quick revisions. And I plan the day during lunch breaks early in the morning and while traveling, sir, if it is possible, while traveling also.
Okay.
Great.
Very good thing is that, I always suggest my dear students, once you plan your each and every minute, or you utilize your each and every minute, like Tarun have said that during the sir lunch time, I always take a revision of my quick revision that things with the notes or the short notes in that time, because once you plan about your day, plan about your timing, that this, yes, each and every minute, each and every second is important. Maybe like once you have got the break between the two classes, in the 5 minutes of that, if you just revise the classification of any, suppose my suggestion is that any classification for the pharmacology, or the any nomenclature, or the any pharmacognosy classification, then definitely put the one content, one classification, one chart, one table always with you in your pocket, because in that 5 to 10 minutes you can take a quick review, you can take a revision, and that always help in your preparation, always helps try to improve. Maybe one question can be asked from that things. Okay,
Of
correct,
course, sir,
Tarun?
it is very highly useful. It is highly useful for minor subjects, sir, like jury schedules and years on the
Exactly.
acts. and causative organism and the disease, diagnostic markers and the diseases. So
Correct.
we can use that short period of time to revise such things.
Exactly. So now, one more question in the biggest question in the student's mind, sir. When will exam happen?
Okay.
Sir, when will form release? Okay, like this time of the situation question. At that time, you have the same questions in your mind, or the focus only no. What the time I have got, I will utilize with my preparation. Later on, will the form will arise, that will the not my part. That will from the organizing committees, organizing bodies. I will have to follow my schedule. I will have to complete my syllabus, or I will think about the timing or when the form will release. What was the things in that time of your mind?
Sir, last year it was uh, it was very late, sir, in releasing the notification and all the things. At the time,
Exactly.
there I felt very panic. So later on, I just forgot about those things, sir, because the exam is common for everyone. It will be
Correct.
known. It will be known to everyone at the same time. So we have to first focus on our preparation. We shouldn't worry about the exam date and all the things. Everyone has the same period of the time. So we have to utilize the time without panic about the things which will be occurred in the future, sir. We have to focus on our process. Then we that we have to focus on the process and the generate the things which we learned in the process, and we should and we can get good results, sir, of course. We shouldn't
Exactly.
worry about the dates, when will be the notification release, when will be the exam held, and when will be the results. And we shouldn't think about the future things, sir. We have to think about the current events.
Correct.
How I have to cover the syllabus, how I have to make the revision. Like this, we have to focus on the present things, sir.
Correct.
Great.
Now, then, what was your experience in the GDC classes with the classes with the teachers? How was the experience at that
Of course,
time?
superb, sir. 100%, 100%. It is highly efficient, sir. Uh, GDC has been providing efficient teaching, and the GDC books are very good enough to prepare, and that teaching also. And the most important thing I want to mention here is, sir, while you are teaching, you mention other exam questions also, like this question asked in DI, this question asked in the pharmacist. So it will help a lot to focus on the specific points which are highly useful for the NIPER exams. So GDC is very good, sir. That's why it has been establishing as such a big platform in the India.
No.
So we want to know, Tarun, how many
Yes, sir.
tests you attempted or how you plan your tests also. Different types of tests are there. So many tests are there in GDC. In fact, I
Yes,
think you might have attended model paper, 50 model practice paper. Students are also waiting for that, eagerly waiting for that. So,
I use it. Yes, ma'am. Okay, tell me. I used it to give every test, ma'am. Which I used it to give every test, and later I analyzed the result, and I verify those, and I verify where I went wrong from the sessions, from the revision sessions, which explanation sessions. I got to know where I went wrong. So I use it to give every mock test. Giving mock test will illustrate your preparation. Will show your mistakes, where you have to focus much time, and where you shouldn't make such mistakes again. So we have to give as much as our mock test possible. Whatever we have the test, like DPPs, Lakshya test, Umid test, and this weekly test, and some class test which were held, with some class test at in Saturday 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. So those exams, whatever we have the exams, we shouldn't leave exams, and we shouldn't leave the questions. First, we have to give the exam. Later, we have to rectify our the mistakes where we went wrong, and we shouldn't make such mistakes again.
Exactly. Now,
great.
one question we have, like medicinal chemistry. Sir, in
Yes,
the medicinal chemistry, we always forget the ring. Like,
yes.
what is the nuclei? What is the nucleus in that thing? So, how you plan for that?
Um, Sir, I went through the previous question paper, sir, and later I segregated some of the topics which are highly important, like the basic rings, and nomenclature of the drugs, synthesis of the drugs which are star marked, that are important for the academic exams. So that I plan the exams like that, sir. And basic things we have to practice, sir. We have to give the exams so that we can remember for a long time. And we have to
Correct.
focus the main things like enantiomerism, configuration, chiral centers, RR orbital. Those specific points we shouldn't leave, sir. And
Okay.
I think Raj sir is brilliant in giving mnemonics to remember each and every drug, sir. Like
Great.
it gives a trick in that name itself.
Exactly, exactly. Once you start falling in love with your study, you will find out the different type of the solution that how you can easily remember that.
Yes, sir.
But here is the question also, like, have you remembered all the ring, or have you make any chart tables, or how you have planned for that? Which how many ring you have gone through that? Like this is the medicinal compound, or that is the ring. How you go through that?
Um, Sir, firstly, I too didn't remember all the things.
Exactly.
In that short period of time, uh, I went through the previous year question papers and I revised the things which were the basic things. We shouldn't leave the basic things, sir. And some theoretical questions are also there in the medicinal chemistry also. We shouldn't leave the topics which we are capable of. I am saying this again and again, sir. We shouldn't leave this the topics which we are capable of. And later on, the main things are like this basic drug rings and the drugs which are the specific drugs uh, which are highly uttered, like. For example, for example, beta blockers. The most important drug is the propranolol. We have to remember the basic ring and the starting agents for the synthesis. So it is not. I think it is needed to remember only the main drugs of the classifications and their rings and their starting agents of synthesis and their mechanisms and adverse effects if possible,
Correct.
and the
Okay.
configuration and the configurations of
So,
chiral
That's a
dear,
centers.
really, that's a really good thing.
dear students, note this mantra by Tarun. And previous year, because I just want to tell you, Tarun, that we have also launched a GPAT mantra, new edition.
Yes,
And I
sir.
think you might have seen old edition, that set of 5 books. Now we have new edition also of GPAT mantra. And continuously you are telling that, yes, we have to solve previous year questions. So students, um, uh, please note down this mantra from Tarun. Start solving previous year questions and analyze your mistakes. Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sir, 2025 aspirant have joined with us, and one student, Nant Kumar. His question to Tarun Kumar is how to manage time in last 4 months to complete all syllabus. How to making a time a study schedule if there is if there is any possibility, and last what you can when you feel low in study, how to motivate yourself. Three questions.
Okay. Okay. First of all, start your preparation with positive mind. Okay, I want to qualify the exam. Later on, you start your first of all start your preparation with positive mind and have the limited resources. Like stick to one platform, either GDC or any other. Stick to one resources and utilize that resources effectively. And we shouldn't get demotivated by seeing our result in the mock test and the weekly test. We should rectify those mistakes not to repeat again. And in these 4 months you have to be focused and you have to maintain the consistency for your preparation, and you have to promote your goal while analyzing your progress simultaneously. And you have to plan your own strategy, because everyone is strong in one subject and weak in one subject. So we have to be perfect in the strong subjects. Later on then we should move on to the subjects which we are very weak. And the thing, we shouldn't leave entire subject. At least we should we should complete the topics which we are capable of. And we should revise the previous year question papers. And we have the good source GPAT mantra which comprises previous year question papers. It will help a lot. And by analyzing previous year question papers, we can get to know that how the questions were asked, how the questions will be asked in the same topic. The topic is same and the syllabus is the same, but the asking of the question is different. So we have to we have to read the question properly. We have to identify the time terms, main terms. We have to identify the main terms. and we shouldn't get fear when we see the lengthy question. We should identify the main term, like not true, except, second generation antibiotic, adverse effect. So those things we have to identify and answer, and we should follow the elimination procedure. And during the revision, if you have the, if you have the friends you are who are preparing along with you for these exams, you can have the studies along with them, so it will help you remember for the long time. And otherwise, if you are doing alone, if you are doing your preparation alone, then you have to explain yourself, or you have to take down the notes which you have read or which you have learned. And uh, and you have to go through the book and notice where you which points you left while you are explaining yourself.
Correct. Ma'am, our students like Tarun, I always feel proud. Why? Because once in my classes, when I say students, dear students, just follow the JDC. You just follow the JDC, you just follow the path. We are here to guide you, to motivate you, to support you. And if you just follow this type of the path, then definitely your result will be positive as well as under the good rank also. Like all the things during my classes, during at that time in the last year, what the things I have taught in my classes or suggested my students, each and every words, Tarun as such replicated all the words, and he have followed those things. That's why the 20 rank result here is with the Tarun. So that's why I
Yes,
always feel
network
proud.
issue
Yes,
is there. Sorry for that
no issue, Tarun.
sorry for
No,
the
it's okay.
technical
That's
issues, network issue.
really important thing. So literally, Tarun, proud of you. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Tarun, while your preparation, what challenges did you face during your GPAT exam preparation, and how did you overcome it?
Sir,
Any
for
challenges?
every student feels demotivated at a certain point of the time, and the main important motivation is your family. If you can't even get motivated after seeing your family also, then nothing will motivate you. Your family is your motivation. So you know the your family conditions, you know your economic crisis. So if you have to overcome, you have to get self motivated yourself. Nobody will come to push you. You have to get self motivated and start your preparation. So your parents and your family is your biggest motivation, and there is no biggest motivation other than it.
Correct.
So
Super correct.
Superb, superb, superb. It's true,
so
and
that doesn't feel me demotivated, sir.
great.
We
Okay,
have to
Tarun,
overcome it.
students also want to know any mistakes you made that future aspirants should avoid.
Okay. The main mistakes are during the exam, during giving examinations, they are feeling hurry in giving answers. Utilize the proper time. There is no hurry. So you have to utilize the proper time and read the question neatly and follow the elimination procedure. Give your answers wisely. Understand the question first and give your answers wisely. And the most important thing is giving the mock test and revising them, analyzing yourself where you have been doing mistakes. And these are the main important things in the which you have to be maintained during the revision process.
During our practice test also, I always, when we just take the test, the student follow, sir, this number of the question I have make wrong in my test. After that test, once we take the explanation of that test, the student follow, oh, sir, here I have got the, make the blender mistake. I have not read the not. I have not read the accepted. Oh, sir, I know actually that question. I can easily answer that. But in the hurry, I have make the mistake. This is the very common thing that each
Yes,
and
sir.
every student make this type of mistake. I never say that any student can eliminate this 100%, but at least try to be patient during the solving the question. Try to solve the question with the very efficiently, very clear mindset. Okay, what the question and what are the different options. Don't try to solve or put the right answer. Always try to eliminate. The elimination rule, what I have taught in my class,
Really.
each and every year student should follow that things. Once you will try to eliminate the answer, then definitely you will get the clear cut answer. Okay, no, this option will be there because these three things are not related with the question. So elimination rule is
Yes.
very important. All dear students, please follow these things because that will definitely enhance your result. I can promise you at least 10 to 15% your result will be increased when you will follow the elimination rule.
Yes, sir.
Correct, Tarun?
Accuracy is very important, sir. Accuracy is very important, sir. While answering,
Exactly.
I realized it, sir. While giving exams, accuracy is most important thing.
Tarun, I also want to know how did you felt in felicitation award ceremony, so that
Uh,
students get motivated also,
yeah.
and they
It was
also like get more energy to yes they have to crack GPAT anyhow. So just want
Ma'am,
to know.
it was the biggest event in my life which I attended, ma'am. And that grandeur and that meeting students from all over India, we can we can express our reviews while talking to them. We can get their ideologies. We can share our ideologies, and it is the lifetime experience, ma'am. Attending the GDC felicitation program, it will improve our connections, and it will improve our it will improve for getting guidance from them also. They will help us a lot, and it will improve to reach all over the India also. From we will connect to the teachers, can connect to the students, we can experience everything in the life. And I'm mentioning again, it was the biggest event in my life which I attended. And I think that spending my time in that, spending 2 days, I spent 2 days in the felicitation program, very happily, with a heartful happiness.
Correct.
Thank you
Did you
for
make any friends?
thank you
Did
for
you make any
celebrating the
friends there?
thank you for celebrating the results of students, and it shows, it implicits the GDC's encouragement towards the students' result.
Exactly.
Thank you, GDC.
Did you make any friends there, Tarun?
Ma'am,
Any
can I
friends?
get the question
Did
again,
you
ma'am?
made any friends there? Friends.
Yes, ma'am. Of course, I have many friends now. Sudipta, Vera, Shreyans, and Preetham, and uh,
Akshay, I think Akshay was
Surya Priya.
Exactly.
Surya Priya, Akshay, Sudipta Bera, Shreyans Joshi, and many more friends, ma'am. And
yes,
Sanjeevan,
yes.
Exactly.
Manish Sonawade, and
Now,
I had many
Tarun,
friends, ma'am.
no doubt. That's actually the main thing is that to celebrate the result with the students because whole the year we always try to push up the students. Dear students, follow the schedule, read out the contents, try to solve the question, make pressure on the mind. So that is the 2 days where we all release all the pressure of the whole the year. That is the target for that felicitation program. Now, the very good question is here with the Chandu. He have asked, sir, we always, everyone say, please follow the consistency. Follow the consistency. Each and every day your preparation will be continue or consistency should be there. No break in between the preparation. But always we try to follow the consistency, but some break will happens automatically without planning. But yes, it happens. Maybe reason will be the different for each and every students, but consistency break for each and every students. So, one suppose you have got through any type of the situation in the breaking of your consistency, how you have overcome that things, how you have managed that consistency.
Sir, we shouldn't let the breaks affecting our preparation, and we should have the alternative schedule, and we should have the plan B in preparing how in utilizing the time effectively. For example, if you plan the things today, and we and for due to some reasons we couldn't complete those topics later on. These topics should be segregated, each should be segregated into the parts, and each part should be completed in the next upcoming days. We have to add these topics, each and every topic, to the next days. For example, for example, if I planned 10 topics today and I couldn't complete those, and later on I should add one topic next for the next 10 days. and at least at that time also you have to put your efforts, because due to some breaks which affected your preparation, and we shouldn't let that we shouldn't let uh, we shouldn't let the breaks affecting our preparation. We should give our
Exactly.
100%.
Correct.
Super.
Uh, Suppose in the last year you have also joined our ranker batch or quick revision
Yes, sir.
batch at that time in the last year. You have got through the correction with the different teachers in the English, like those all the
Ashok
Ashok
sir,
sir,
teachers,
Indu Shekhar,
Rajashri
Ramesh
madam.
sir, Rajeshwari
ma'am,
ma'am,
Rajesh ma'am.
How
Keerti
was
ma'am.
the experience, or what was the things you have got knowledge in those classes? How was the
Sir,
experience with all the teachers and their classes? What the outcome of those classes in your result? What was the benefit of those classes?
so that was first time for all of us, for me, for the students, for the teachers in the GDC English, and the GDC English faculty also gave their best in during the revision procedure, sir, and the teachers like Ashok sir, Indu Shekhar sir, Ramesh sir, and Rajeshwari ma'am, Ketki ma'am, Ankit sir, Girija Prasanna sir, Naga Prashan sir, and many more. The teachers gave their best in revising the topics, and they took and I think sir, Akhilesh sir took a special class for also just before the day of the exam. So
Examination.
Exactly.
at that time, the preparation was good. The revision schedule is also very nice, sir. And the teachers were asking questions at the end of the session, which they covered the topics during that session, and they used to ask the questions at the end of the session, last 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Ashok sir, Indushekar sir, Ketki ma'am, they were like revising the topics and asking the questions. When any student makes the mistakes, and they used to give the mnemonics to remember that mistake, and they told to not to they told not to repeat such mistake, and use this mnemonic. And once Kate ma'am also rectified me in during when I did mistakes in plastic and pseudo plastic system, and this shear thickening system, madam gave me a mnemonic at that time to remember. So, and
Great.
that revision process is also that revision process will also help us a lot.
Correct.
Okay.
What was your favorite subject during your GPAT preparation, and what was your most feared subject?
Favorite subject is Sutik sir, and the
Okay.
and the subject which frightens me is the chemistry sir, and that's why
Okay.
I went through the previous question papers and segregated the main topics, and later I went to the next topic, sir.
Correct. And how much your time divided for your whole day for the statistics and chemistry and ecology and cognition? How you plan for that each and every day schedule?
Each and every day, sir. First, I allocated the most of the time. Sutik sir, as I said, we shouldn't leave the
Hmm.
subjects which we are strong, and later
Correct.
on I go to the minor subject along with one major subject and minor subject, and later next ecology, and late and next chemistry and cognition. Likewise, I plan my studies, sir. Sutics, ecology, cognition, chemistry, and we have to cover one major subject along with one minor subject.
Correct.
When we take two major subjects, it will put some burden.
Because I hope there's some network issue with the
Hmm.
Tarun. But ma'am, Tarun literally have point out all those things which is really important for the upcoming students who are preparing for the GPAT 2025 and 26. Firstly, try to complete your whole the syllabus. What the time you have left in your hand, complete your syllabus within time, follow the proper revision strategy, follow the proper strategy, how you can overcome all your doubts, as well as try to
Okay.
solve the question paper as much as you can. That's very important thing, because you have in your hand, GDC is providing with a lot of the free content, lot of the test, whether it can be the lunch GPAT test series or also the weekly test, marathon test is also going on there. So if you'll just follow the process, if you'll just follow the GDC, then definitely I can assure you, you don't have to be worried, because teachers are there who have the lot of the experience, who have carried out this process from last 14 years, more than 16 years right now. So if you'll just take those guidance in your preparation, in your final GPAT to 25 or 26 exam preparation, then definitely it will be really helpful. Teachers are there to help you at each and every moments. Even also, I personally take some classes in that batches also. And after the this 15 Feb, we will going to start the NIPER classes for that South English batch also. We are going to start in our prime courses. Students will get those type of the classes also, because during the GPAT and NIPER examination, we have very short much of time. In that short much of time, we cannot complete all the syllabus. So that's why we are going to start those things also. And I hope these all the things, all the discussion with the Tarun, I hope all you have got the motivation, you have got the some clarification how you can carry out all your things from here right now onwards. So it will be definitely helpful for all the students. So hope so. This session is here going to complete, and we will make more connection with the ours your alumni, JDC alumni, in the next session, and they will guide you from here until the GPAT examination, whether it's 25 or 26. Thank you so much to all of you for joining this session. Thank you so much, ma'am. I hope it was a really guiding session for all the students.
Yes, sir. Tarun was following point to point everything that GDC teach every students. He is following every point that actually I was thinking this moment. So he is following each and every guideline provided by you also. So Tarun
Yeah.
is back with us. So
Okay.
Tarun, okay. So finally, Tarun, students have learned a lot from you, and I request everyone to must follow the guideline provided by Tarun. Tarun, you're mute, I think.
Ma'am, hello.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes.
ma'am.
So, what final message or key tip would you like to give to all future GPAT aspirants, Tarun?
Then the first thing is the prepare this entire preparation and hard work didn't doesn't get wasted. It will be helpful in at a particular time. Some may get it. Some may utilize it in GPAT. Some may get it utilized it in NIPER exams, and it will be helpful for the preparation of pharmacist exams, drug inspector exams. And this preparation will along with you for in giving in each and every pharmacist exam. So yeah, and the final message I want to give is be patient and be consistent and have a positive set of mind. Don't compare yourself and with the don't compare yourself with others, and don't get demotivated by seeing your marks. Try to rectify the mistakes and not to make such those mistakes again, and plan your schedule wisely and stick to that schedule and stick to that schedule uh, stick to that schedule. It is the key, it is the key most thing, um, which you have to remember in your mind while doing your preparation. And while you are giving examinations, follow the read the question carefully, understand it, and identify the key term, and follow the elimination procedure and give your answer. And accuracy is the most important thing in answering the questions. So all the best to each and every aspirant and each and every GPAT and NIPER aspirants for your preparation, and hope you will achieve your dreams, and hope you will achieve your dreams, and all the best once again. Thank you GDC for giving this chance to interact all my fellow aspirants. And also it is very great looking GDC showing their efforts, conducting some interaction sessions to give guidance to the students for the preparation. And GDC is always there GDC is always there for students preparation. GDC is for the students. That's it. And
Thank you,
GDC is
Tarun,
ours.
sir.
Thank you,
GDC
sir.
is not
Thank you so
yours
much
and
for this.
GDC is ours. GDC is ours.
We are getting motivated by this session, Tarun. Right, Abhishek sir?
Correct, ma'am. Correct, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Tarun. Thank you so much, all dear students. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
For the next session, we will connect again. Thank you all.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Wishing you continued success, Tarun. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Sure, ma'am.